Jeez, it's been a long time since we've been remotely near the World Ends with You, hasn't it? Just waiting on some things to just quickly load. Oh my god, I'm so glad. This is gonna be great. Just if you hear anything in the back, I don't think you can, but if you can, fans on. It's very warm. I'm very excited. I've been waiting all day for this, but I am also incredibly warm. So, if I seem a bit off, it's the temperature. Take my demo data. Take it. And sweet. I got it from the Square Enix store, which is why I got that pin set. We're actually finally gonna meet Nagi. That's a weird thought, because we got cooked from that in the demo. I feel your pain, staff. At least someone does. UFO. I get free healing. Yeah, sure. I'll make this easier for myself. Ooh, I get Twister. Nice. Nice. I get Twister for free. No, it doesn't seem like
Looks
I
like
did.
we won.
No Neku set. Huh.
That definitely felt tougher than yesterday. I thought we were done for.
Yeah, we fought a giant gorilla, well, a gorilla slash monkey. I'm pretty sure it had a tail.
Or are we already done for, seeing as we're dead?
We still don't know how any of them died either, which is the weird part. Those two died somehow, but it didn't seem like they were the entire time. And in that case, that would mean Swallow, who Rindo's messaging, I'm pretty sure that was the name of the person. That would mean they're dead as well, because you're not meant to be able to receive texts.
Let's just say that we won. Not till you grab the pin. Doesn't count unless you reap your reward.
Yeah, we kind of need that. Last time we screwed up on that one, didn't we? That cannon, who he's a simp for. Tut tut.
Huh? What pin?
You should be checking what falls on the ground.
Huh?
Oh.
What do we have here?
Oh. Of course it's you again. I thought it sounded familiar, and she
My
robbed
eyeliner put up a real struggle this morning.
She robbed it again. What a bitch.
But it looks like my luck has turned up, just like my wingtips.
You bloody cow.
Finders keepers, right?
Not when you... No! Bloody cow. Don't. I will throw money at one of you to headbutt her. I don't care which of you. Hell, Fret's borderline probably wanting to kiss her anyway. Just fucking headbutt her. That's all that needs to happen.
Yes, ma'am.
Shut up, Fret, you... Oh.
I've heard a lot about you wicked twisters.
Yeah, one of them's a simp.
I hadn't heard you were so precious, though.
Shut up.
Even if you are a bit slow on the uptake, can't have it all, I suppose.
Yeah, Fret, you should know that you're being played.
Sorry, but who are you?
Oh, sorry. Where are my manners?
Or is this a repeat of last time? I'm trying to remember.
My name's Kanan Tachibana.
Okay. Still a sim.
I'm the leader of the Varia Beauties.
Ah, so one of those other teams. Huh?
The notification sound is so bizarre to me. I'm trying to think of what it reminds me of. I'm kind of imagine You know, the cartoon sound effects for like a mouse or something? It makes me think of that. This is the end of day 2. Okay, you've already done this in the demo. I was about to say, please tell me he wasn't a simp again.
Today's results are in. The Varia Beauties effortlessly erased today's target,
By not doing jack shit, because Fret's a simp.
but the Ruin Bringers remain on top.
Wait, but we're the ones who erased the target.
Bless your heart. Did no one tell you? You won't earn any points without this pretty little baby.
Oh, that pin.
At the very least, that means he wasn't a simp twice and let us lose.
Oh, and make sure you pick up any pins you see lying.
Oh, and
I'm gonna be
Remember
skipping
after-
then.
Don't. There's plenty more pins in the sea.
Since you already
I'm Tosai for it, and this is. I guess he's. Or some.
pleased to meet you, we may... Oh,
It's not a fair
Ciao,
fight when
boys.
you steal, you damn cow.
Ciao.
Great. All that work and nothing to show for it.
At least now we know what a real team looks like.
No, don't make that bollocks excuse. You're just a simp.
Intimidating. That's what.
And you're a pussy.
Yeah, I was too scared to ask for the pin.
No, you weren't scared. That's not what was wrong. But I don't want to say what was really wrong.
Especially with that gaggle of guys behind her.
Yeah, you wish you were one of them.
They looked like a real bunch of grinders. You know, cranking out that EXP.
I want to say something, but I really shouldn't.
And Kanon was super cool, am I right? Man, I hope we get to see her again.
Nah, shut up, Fret.
Dude, are you?
A complete moron?
Whoa.
Thank you.
Oh, hey there, Shoki.
Yeah, that's a name he called it.
Frankly, I'd say you're both morons for giving up all those points like that.
Yeah, we know this.
Has no one told you the only way to escape the game is to come in first? Or that you'll be, like, absolutely screwed if you end up in last?
It's weird because in the original Reapers game, you were screwed if you just didn't win. Like, everyone was getting fucked left, right, and center.
Maybe.
Don't tell me you're waiting for someone to say this is all some sick joke. Snap out of it. This game is 100% real. Maybe you could at least try to act like your lives are at stake here?
It's fine. After all, if Fret's a simp, then it might be a good thing if he loses.
And shake things up while you're at it. Everything's been so predictable.
Wait, how are our lives at stake if we're already dead?
Here's an idea. How about you find a new friend?
Come again?
They're both well, no, Rindo's antisocial. So you're thinking that he can make friends.
It's like this. Word around town is another players join the game. Sounds like they're a real wild one.
Please be Nagi.
But beggars like you can't exactly afford to be choosers.
Please be Nagi.
Think it over. Later, losers.
Alright.
Gotta say, I don't like the sound of being absolutely screwed. Although, we kinda already are, since we can't contact anyone.
You're dead. Duh.
Are we seriously dead? That would really suck.
You saw a bloody gorilla monster. Come on.
Wait. Swallow and I were texting earlier today, weren't we?
Hey, okay. I was right. So yeah, no, he's still able to text Swallow, so they have to be a participant. Sure, anytime.
Looks like my message went through just fine. Maybe we've just got bad reception?
Huh. So how did he end up in contact with this person? It's like by chance. Oh yeah, the woman with the lizard. How much potential are we talking here? That facial expression. Look at that face. It's like I'd assume that Swallow doesn't seem to be in any dismay over the situation, so they clearly have a lot of free time, so I'd think a Reaper. But out of the Reapers, there's not a whole lot of options, and there's not actually many that we know enough about, so hats off to who, if that's even the case. Now, I don't want to say anything for certain. It's The World Ends With You. I'm kind of just along for the ride until something happens. Yeah, things are gonna get wild. That's definitely.
Oh?
Real sixth sense when it comes to troublemaking. What a great thing to say about someone. Get twisted. What a way to end that chapter. It's like, yeah, that's the name of it. Oh.
Today is unequivocally the worst.
Yes, Miranda. Huh?
Wait, it's you. Come to add insult to injury, have you?
How do you know?
What? No.
So they know each other. Interesting.
Well, this time I come prepared.
I can't help, I'm like smiling ear to ear now. The moment they add her voice in is just, okay. I speak quite often. Oh, God. Oh, I cannot wait to talk to her later about this one.
You shall pay for my misery!
Ah!
Is he about to get punched? What did you do? Happy star, best star. It depends on what I'm happy about.
Why are you yelling?
Because you were?
Fret. That's not how this works, but why the hell were you dreaming about? You know what, whatever.
Anyway, here we are.
How awkward would it be to just like suddenly drift off and then wake up stood up in the middle of the street? What are they, like horses? They sleep standing up.
What was that?
Yep, just you and me.
Another vision, just like before.
Yeah, you're pinning it down to a vision, but you dreamt of a girl, so if that's the excuse you use every single time, then yeah.
Wonder what today's mission will be.
Brett was dreaming about, I'm gonna guess you, yeah, Canon. Yeah, of course he was. After all, his dreams are the only places he'll meet her again and she'll be nice to him.
Maybe it was a dream.
Yeah, maybe.
That's your cue?
Does that mean I was sleeping just now?
Well, what would it count as? It's like it's a state of complete stagnation for them. It's like would that even count as sleep?
Earth to Rindo.
At least you're not calling him that stupid nickname.
Yeah?
You good? You spaced out on me there.
No, I didn't. So, any word on the mission?
See? You're a grade A astronaut.
This coming from you? What? Excuse me? You remember yesterday when you basically simped over and let someone take the pin? Huh? I do. Screw you.
Anyway, Space Case, I haven't heard anything yet.
Space Case. That
How about
noise
that?
is so weird to me still. It really does make me think of cartoon sound effects.
Find the scattered letters and make them whole.
Oh.
The door shall open to those who seek it. So, finding these letters will lead us to the target?
Guess so. Doesn't sound too bad.
The music in the back is great though. I'm enjoying the OST. I remember the demo music somewhat.
Say, buddy,
What?
do you remember that stuff Shoki told us yesterday?
I wonder how she mentally takes to being called that.
Kinda.
Kinda.
It's like this. Word around town is another players join the game. Sounds like they're a real wild one.
Yeah, let me see Nagi. That's
But
all I want.
beggars like you can't exactly afford to be choosers.
Well, actually, no. Sugami as well. I want to see Sugami.
Like I said, it's just you and me, and Mr. Minami, sorta.
I don't think Sho even wants anything to do with you, especially not once he finds out you simped over someone, which got you lots of points, man. He's gonna think so highly of you, and by highly, I mean like you're the bottom of the barrel of dog shit.
But Kanon had a whole army marching behind her.
That's not the reason why she got the pin.
Fair.
Which is why we ought to expand our ranks. You know, strategy.
Yeah, after all, if we have a girl in our group, they might beat the shit out of you if you become a simp.
Right. Strategy.
Speaking of Mr. Minami, it is safe to assume he's coming back, right?
You simped over a girl instead of Matt. Oh god. On a serious note, how terrible Fret's nicknames are actually makes me less offended by the math puns. Because I actually think the nicknames are kind of more stupid, since the point of a nickname is to shorten a
Wouldn't
name,
pass
not
up a chance
extend
to
it.
observe an irregular prime.
And a regular prime. Hey, welcome back.
Count me in.
So, Fret, do you want to tell him about the points we were docked?
Mr. Minami, my Mina man!
Okay, that stings.
Speaking of irregular,
Fret screwed up.
Listen up, Zeptograms. Forget about today's mission.
You sure about that?
Of course. Sure, we pass up earning a few points now.
But we already lost some anyway when we could have gained them because of you, Fret.
But we can make up for our losses if we pick up a new player today.
Sounds like we're on the same page. Strategy!
right, cool. But, like, do we need another teammate?
I'd say so, yes. Because clearly you can't keep Fret under control with his urges of simp.
Especially if they really are a wild one.
It's fine.
What if they just end up dragging us further down?
You don't get lower than a simp unless you become a disgusting, filthy criminal. Come on. Come on, Rinda.
Can't really get any further down than last place, dude.
As said, simp.
Plus, I'd rather have an extra weirdo around than be a player down.
That facial expression of Fret's, though.
Minamimoto's practically 10 players in one.
True. But he also shouldn't have to carry us over his shoulders.
My multiplicative property may be impressive compared to standard integers. But the Ruin Bringers don't play by the rules of rational numbers.
Are these Ruin Bringers really all that tough?
How special do you have to be for a Reaper to say that you're the shit? That's suspicious. I don't know how I feel on that.
Let's just say they're an aggregate function of a higher order.
So, Reapers are angels.
And since you're not interested in getting on their level, I'm done here.
Oh.
No, wait! Come on, Rin dude. Let's go look into this new player.
It hurts my soul.
Gonna scan the city!
What the... No. No!
There he goes.
Good!
With no idea what he's getting us into.
Real, but still. See what's on people's minds. Imagine if you saw
think this through.
Imagine if you saw something you really didn't want to in someone's head. How would you react to that? Oh, 4-4. So, yeah, no, I should probably. I'll leave the other two alone for now. Why do you feel like he makes that face whenever he sees us? I can see that point. Whenever he's thinking... Why does that look like... That's like really fucked me up. My brain was just like, is that Edelgard from Fire Emblem? Because of the way her hair's styled. That really fucked me up a bit. Wow, that was weird. Oh, that's trippy. I don't like that. Only the young variant with the way that their hair with her hair looking brown and the way it's styled. Just to explain contextually. Thanks, I hate it.
Aww. Yep.
Oops.
Rindo.
Huh?
So this must be the modern AU I've heard about. Where's Dimitri? I guess he's a Reaper or something then, or some sort of mass murderer who's gonna kill this schoolgirl. That's horrible.
Hey there.
Oh, hi again. It's Fret. Nah. Nah, no, that's not going. That's not how this goes. You don't.
Hey.
I'm waiting for her to headbutt you, Fret. She just passes it off. At the very least, she's cool about it, but still. He is way too familiar with people. So the facial Rindo. We do news to me. Real. That is me a lot at the time. That's helpful, thank you. Why would she trick us? Well, actually, no, never mind. She could, but she doesn't really gain much aside from maybe some humor in seeing us struggle. She has a point. Semi-functional. Yeah. Fretz is barely functional. And look at Rindo's expression as she's speaking. He is so done.
Hey.
Well, what's the worst that can happen? They just have to play it again. That's not really that... Well, it's obnoxious at most, especially if they're gonna take forever on letting us win the game. Like last time the Reaper's game lasted 3 weeks. Oh, you look so in pain, Rinda, but like it'd matter that much.
Later, loser.
How does she manage to be so damn annoying? If you find her annoying, then how the hell are you and Fret friends? Call it a gift. To be fair, it is quite the gift if you find that annoying. He's so pissed off at having to take her advice. He puzzle was sure yet finds Shoki annoying. Yeah, it's an interesting one.
Hey.
Maybe he just can't handle women, which that's fine. He'll learn, but if he's not, you know, I'm not actually gonna finish that. But yeah, he's a bit antisocial. He can't maybe handle girls. What a shame. Poor boy, I suppose. No, neither can Fret. If anything, better someone who can't deal than a simp. After you. What in the hell? What a queue. At the very least, being dead means you can walk through a lot of people.
Sup?
He'll learn how to handle women one day, I didn't mean like that. I just meant interacting with them. Jolly. That's a new one. All we need is one piece. Okay.
Huh.
I'll say that the game is very comfortable to play, though I do keep accidentally pressing X for a bit longer than it seems to like, and how was that a gasp? It didn't really sound like one. Oh.
My.
Oh, for God's sake, no. Rinda, throw your phone at her. Get her to leave somehow. If you find Shoko annoying, then you should find this girl absolutely downright infuriating. Fret, don't say anything about the new play. I mean it. Shut the hell up. Well, actually, no. Rinda, that's me. Me and you are on the exact same wavelength. Now headbutt him. No, it's not. No, it's not. Don't take that bit. Please, shut up.
Kanon.
No. Both of you shut the hell up. No. These people are stupid. Okay, fine. Honestly... Okay.
Really?
Yeah, you've been going strong now, have you, by stealing other people's points? I don't disrespect Rindo, just I do judge the fact he even brought it up. The less information other people know, the better. She has a good point though, but at the same time, the two boys don't really have a whole lot of choice. Hell, aside from each other, it's not like they know Sho very well, but Sho is a very good pick.
Right.
Yeah, right?
Rindo's just like, what the fuck are you saying and doing? Stop it. Stop it now. He's just so fed up. I vibe with it, but I also judge him for bringing the subject up.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, here's the interesting part. In the previous game, if you didn't do a mission, you'd get erased. Meanwhile, here, it's perfectly fine to skip them. Monstrous pin collection. Okay.
Huh?
Yeah, but the thing is, you couldn't have it so people could just outright decide, you know what, screw it, I'm not doing this. Seems like they were all pressured to at least participate. Well, we get to just be like, meh. Oh my god, Fret, how are you so... I hope it's not just me and I'm not just being a dick, but come on, Fret. You don't really know her and she took points from us. Whose team is he on here? Okay. It's like, I don't think Fret's wrong in his line of thinking that they need a new member of the team. That's definitely on point. But I do think that his immediate trust of Canon and his very bizarre feelings towards her so quickly are only dangerous and make him an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I'm pretty sure I mentioned during the demo, doing this around any woman just makes a point to them that you're bloody stupid. Unless they are also stupid. I'd just think to myself, if I was the person that he was acting like this towards, okay, this makes my life more awkward, but I could be a massive dick here. Or I could get a restraining order. Listen, Sherlock. You don't need sleep, it doesn't matter if you have to keep searching. If only he would make him stop being a simp. I would, as said, I would pay money to see someone headbutt him. It doesn't matter who it is. I'd also want to see them headbutt Canon though.
Alright, come on.
Yeah, but the thing is, if Rindo loses Fret, then he's on his own in this game, which is not the best position. Well, actually, no, he'd have Sho, but I don't think Sho wants to carry an individual in this game. The less work he has to do, the better for him. Really? I will not take her advice, and your eyes are glistening at the idea that Canon told you to do something. I want her to. What's up, Canon doesn't tell you to jump off a bridge next? No, just throw yourself off of the waterline building. It'll be fine. The angling of this. I forget the way that this map rotates certain stuff.
Rindo.
Okay, at least she said Rindo and not what's written down. At least he's asking a logical question, though we do know the reason behind this from the original game. Listen, who said we had to buy it? If we're dead, it doesn't matter. Actually, that's something that you could really do to screw with people. If you have a physical presence still somehow, imagine just like picking up all the clothes and moving them around just to screw with the shopkeepers and freak people out. I'm such an... Oh. God, it's this guy. I remember the texting thing.
Huh?
It means that there's Reapers working there. Why would you do a winky face over something like that? Yeah, but I'm not a thief. I wouldn't take all the stuff and just run. I'd just want to screw with people instead. If I wanted to mess with people, I wouldn't steal their livelihoods. I'd just prod at them a little and see how they react. Especially when it's something that would really freak anyone out if suddenly you heard or saw something moving.
Oh.
Especially if you can't explain it in any possible way that makes any rational sense. After all, if we took everything, we'd have the scalper mentality and how they treated the PS5. And I think those people are absolute arseholes, so... At least you can shop till we drop. Yet again, though, it's like, you asked about the idea of how do we even, like, barter and buy things. Here's another one. How do we make money? Because the noise having things that the humans they originally potentially were on their person, well, quote-unquote person, makes some amount of sense. But there are also issues with the idea of what if they weren't even originally human? Why would they have money? Why would we be able to get money from them? Unless the Reapers are just like, okay, open your pockets. Here you go, here's some yen for you. Here's some yen for you. Here's some pins for you. Why do one of you have a bomb? Shut till you drop. More money, less problems. That's life there. Huh. I'm trying to think of what the hell. This isn't. Huh. Okay, I don't have the option yet, it seems.
Well, howdy.
Would anyone in Japan speak like this, aside from a girl? Ooh. Burn resistance and ambassador. Burn resistance seems more realistic. But I have no money.
Y'all come back now.
Nah.
What to do? Gotta focus.
I guess I could go a round or two.
Yeah, I know I can. But I also want to try this new pin anyway.
Trash.
I want to see the rate again. Ooh! Oh!
Time to take out the trash. So careless.
Don't move!
Ooh!
Ain't no stopping us now!
Ooh!
We got this.
Ain't no stopping us now!
Nice.
Rest in peace!
Just get to dump a bunch of rocks.
Another one bites the dust!
Oh, that was nice. I appreciate that.
Alright, could have been worse.
Beginner's luck. I don't think there's anything beginner's luck about stoning something to death. Something kind of brutal, but I don't think that's luck. Oof,
Well, howdy.
that's funny.
Y'all come back now.
Oh god, Bryn, please. I saw the bloody sell button there. Why did I
Well,
do that?
howdy.
Okay.
Y'all come back now.
Yes. The only thing you're gonna be able to wear, Fret, is... You know what, I'm not going there actually, I changed my mind. Outfit complete. Well, we're wearing some ripped jeans.
How come?
We can just walk through the line. I love how it's just like, oh, is it worth doing it? It's like, yeah. Because the line doesn't matter. The voucher. Okay, so this is how we're gonna meet her then. We get the voucher and let her have whatever the merch is.
Give me a break.
Everyone's making progress but them. What a shame. Sure hope you didn't jinx it.
Yeah.
Isn't it about time for lunch?
Hmm.
Yet again, you're wondering if it was worth waiting in line at that other store, but you're not questioning, you know, whatever. You know, it's fine if we queue up for food despite we're kind of dead. It's like, this is another thing. How are they hungry? That was something that didn't seem to be the case in the original game. They didn't seem to feel hunger. Finding out. This is why shows just disappoint in anything.
Hey there!
Oh! Okay, so if you have money, you can get permanent stat boosts. Ooh. God, that looks... That's way too much.
Can I take your order?
Why does it clarify the calories? So, like, that wouldn't matter. Okay, happy. I'd say that suits them.
Man,
So
I am
that's
Well,
facial
let's eat.
expressions
Doesn't
actually
taste
change.
This tastes pretty good.
Pretty tasty.
Okay, so yeah, no, they actually do appeal to... That's neat. Okay, so it's based on what they enjoy, and you get bonuses based on that. Sweet. You're not having more
For
food.
justice!
Furt has tears that's his best food. Crying over food, really? I want to have a look at the shop you mentioned now. Oh.
Welcome.
Oh. We better see Shiki, I mean it.
Thanks. Come again soon.
We better.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Your first thoughts upon going in there is where is Shiki. I can relate to that, just at the same time. If she's gonna appear, I doubt they're gonna show her that quick. I wish, but no. If they are going to have her in-game, then they're gonna probably make us wait on it. Which stings. You may not have a modeling career in your future. Oof. You're an ugly piece of shit, but they'll appreciate the business. Oof.
Really?
We should have asked for a cut. Hey, we got more money than we actually spent. Yes, we can hope that they show us Shiki's face. It's all we needed out of this. Hey, welcome. We gotta find a Nagi. She is in the wild. While also dealing with simp threat. But that's neither here nor there. The one thing I don't know how I feel about is the camera angle moves on its own and we can't actually rotate it. While I get why they do this, in some cases the camera panning is really bizarre. No. Why say that? Why say that, Fred? No. Lots of noise, okay. Sacrifice the simp.
Okay. I can
Save
do
yourself
this.
trouble. Launch him at them.
Oh, this is gonna be easy.
Ooh, birds. Rock.
Nice trajectory. How's that? Let's keep it going. Rest in peace. Exquisite timing. We got this. Don't move.
So careless.
I'm getting. Oh yeah, we win. All right, could have been worse.
One is clearly more powerful than the other. Don't worry about it, it's fine. Well, actually it depends. Which is more powerful than the other? It depends on the subject. It wasn't close, it was easy, but whatever. More money. I'm just being nosy now.
Hello!
You can nuke the field.
Come again!
Hogfang. What a name.
Oh, yo.
What a weird name. 6 attack and 10 defense.
Need something?
Rindo HP boost. Ooh.
Hey, yeah. Thanks.
Wrong button. I'm so used to menus like games giving you the option to just sell or buy straight away out of your options and then you go back and forth between those menus. So this one actually going forward and making it actually easier for you to swap between the function of the shop is really throwing me off.
Hey, yeah. Thanks.
New Bomberman is wild. Burn resistance, okay. HP boost. But yeah, no, that's a really nice ability. I'd like to give all of them unique gear at some point, but for now, Rindo gets priority. The Simp doesn't, though.
What to do?
Let's have a look.
Grand opening. Preferences, meh, indifferent. Fine, if we're doing combat, I'm doing a double.
Ready? Galaxy Brain, activate!
It's so painful.
Okay, we got this. Time to take out the dragon. Don't move! Yeah! So Zeta slow! Fall! So Zeta slow!
Wait.
Aha!
Ooh.
Yeah!
Ooh.
How's that? Let's keep it going! You've got the wrong vector. Yeah!
Wow, we really killed it out there.
250. 250.
Alright, could have been worse.
Brett has claimed another victim. Yeah, yeah. Why is he like this?
Focus.
How the hell does Rindo tolerate him if he can't tolerate Shirk? You know what? What the hell is wrong with these people? Famous actress, yeah, sure. What in the hell? Can't scan those guys for some reason. Reaper?
Ah,
I want also the Reapers to appear. How do-
Correct.
Okay, so those are players instead. I'm just waiting for a bunch of Reapers to show up because that seemed to be who we'd find more in the previous game. Then why are they inspecting each person that passes?
Oh man.
Yeah, probably. Rindo, don't be a bloody pussy.
Rindo.
It's convenient they opened up for us.
Yeah.
hang on.
We fight. Yes. Of course I'm pumped for the bloodshed. That line was wild. I don't know. Where's your masks? COVID.
Dang.
COVID requires wearing a mask right now. You guys are dicks if you're able to get away with it, and I can't. Let's hope we can find them. Wait. Look at the way the building bends. That's...
Oh.
It bends over. I don't know how I feel on that one. So the other one was an artistic choice because of the style of the game, but because the models actually are bending in. I get depth perception is down to the person itself, but come on. If you're seeing shit like this, then you should be in hospital. There's like 1,000 people here. Where are all your masks? Rindo is the only good one. Yeah, but a new day was taking place within a drug trip. Meanwhile, this game isn't, I don't think. Especially when we consider a new day. That place was definitely a drug trip. I refuse to believe otherwise at this point. Real life solutions.
Hi there.
Angelic kick. Huh.
Come again soon.
All right.
Hello, Edelgard. We meet again.
Yep.
What the hell? We're gonna see it. You two are pussies. I anticipate. Look at the glasses and everything. Now where is her axe, if she has one? She's getting closer to them. Her life is over. And for not getting a pin. Yeah, there it is. We collided. Yeah, how is that possible? I wonder. We were kind of stood still, so I wonder whose fault that was.
Huh?
Convenient. I see.
Here I go again, getting all worked up and strolling into the mind of a stranger.
What? I was gonna jokingly say, should I ask Miranda about this magical ability that she's apparently capable of? But no.
What does that even mean?
God, that expression.
Today is unequivocally the worst.
This is why I didn't want to get involved.
The thing I wonder is, how do they have these unique abilities? Like, this is completely unique seemingly to her. Ah!
For the record, I didn't ask for this either.
Huh? Am I hearing things? I already have enough on my plate keeping an eye on that Minamimoto guy. I really don't need any more loose cannons in my life.
You'd think at the moment that he had a response, he'd kind of get the idea that something is very wrong here and he shouldn't think of anything.
Your words wound too harshly. I've done nothing to you. Until now. Now you show no punishment for hindering my pursuit of happiness. You'll rue the day you mocked me for failing to obtain that ES pin.
I don't know what's going on here, but I think this girl's got the wrong idea.
Speaking of which, who would dare deny anyone the delights of elegant strategy?
Huh.
Only a degenerate ape, that's who!
Yes, degenerate ape for not wanting you to get a pin. Indeed. What a disgrace.
This whole mess is Fred's fault anyway.
Pin the blame on him. Let her headbutt him. The simp needs to be put in his place.
And Minamimoto is only around to cause trouble.
And then you have the nerve to blame everyone but
What?
yourself!
No! I was against this from the beginning.
Huh. So she's picking up on his faults as he's speaking to her. Yeah, that's boding great for him.
Even if everything goes south, it won't be my fault.
Oof.
Enough! I've grown weary of your moaning. This whole Reaper's game is most detestable. I give it a negative 200 out of 10.
Oh.
My worst ever review. So edgy. 'Tis I, Nagi the Edgelord.
I need to think of a way to bring that up in DMs later. What the? Okay.
Now my edgy wrath.
What?
Deck him!
Wrath!
My head. I can barely think straight. Everything's fading.
This triggers. You know what?
Am I dying? No. Come on. Not like this.
You already died somehow.
Hang on. I'm having some serious deja vu. This happened before.
Did it?
Can I make sure it doesn't? Think, Rindo, think. What did she keep talking about?
The pin. Get out.
Something like elegant strategy. What if I can get her that pin?
Appease the dog. Do it. The true superpower. It's very convenient. He can just travel through time. You don't want to face edgy powers, so you went back in time to avoid it. Why didn't you go back to before Fret was a simp? Why didn't you stop him from giving canon points? If there's no limit on how far back you can go, that would be the most logical And then you could actually go back a previous day too, meaning you'd be able to get the pin well in advance potentially, and organize around where you think she's going to go, as in Nagi, depending on when she enters the game. Rinda, you are thinking on the most basic of planes here. Come on.
Dang.
Imagine her hearing, like, Nagi can read into the thoughts of whoever she's somehow linking to. So, in that case, imagine her just hearing him casually think, I went back in time, I've heard all of this before.
Listen.
Not so fast, Fret. I know we'd buy one of those pins. He's gonna be like, who are you and what have you done with Rinda? It's a good thing that Fret's stupid, considering how easy he was to become a simp, so you're able to convince him of whatever you're planning. Well, that was easier than I thought. It's Fret. What did you expect? Hell, if you wanted to make it really, really easy, you just need to go get Cannon and be like, okay, if I pay you money, will you just ask him to do this, or imply that he should? Or imply he should listen to me on any subject matter I say, regardless of how bad it is? Use the simp urges against him. Or for stupid pin too. When you're giving her the pin, do not think that. Start off as a mobile game. Weaponizing simp energy is way too dangerous. It depends on how much you can keep it in line. And if we turn him into a... how was it pronounced? A nook? A nooch? I'm trying to think of how it's pronounced. I don't want to explain what it is on stream, considering I don't think it's exactly... it's not inappropriate, it's just, it's not a pleasant thought for people. But if we turn him into one of those, then we don't need to worry too much about his simp urges. After all, he will have enough testosterone to go around. The missing body part would probably fix up his hormones a bit. I don't know how I managed to do it, but I managed to turn back time. How convenient. If only I could do that. I wonder how much we can even use the ability. Now let's skip the queue. How are we out of luck, Fret? Listen. Just take a pin. Oh, we can actually... That's neat. So we can change the time. Okay, so the options are limited. We can't just select whenever. Fair. As long as I don't hear bloody Rinder call this something like Galaxy Brain moves. Aww. I have to convince Fret again, realistically, that, you know, we need to go to the cafe and get a voucher, and then we need to get a pin for some reason.
Rindo.
At the very least, the game doesn't ignore the fact that Fret needs to be reaffirmed each time of what we're trying to do.
How come?
Yeah, being a sheep doesn't exactly get you everyone's attention. How is that contagious enthusiasm? What? I want this pin so we can potentially recruit someone into our cult. I'm in group. And yet, he doesn't know what's going on, but he's all for it anyway. Come on.
Really?
You'd think there'd have to be a limit to how many times he can just turn time back.
We'll change our fate.
And you'd think this would cause issues. Like, changing time, the idea of the butterfly effect would basically tell that this would fuck up the space-time continuum. Because so many little things that change in time would act like ripples, they'd extend. We young Xehanort, I guess. Pretty much, yeah. Sounds about right. Trying to think of a way to thin out the line. Drive a car right next to them, onto the pavement. That'll get them to move.
Hey! Ah.
Nah.
Huh?
We haven't talked to the person you simped for. What a shame.
Quay?
And that should fuck up the space-time continuum. Future knowledge. That you should not have. Yeah, you know what, Fred? It's not hard to be smart compared to you. You simp for someone you barely know. Not to say that, you know, most simps on the internet don't do that, but at the very least, it's not straight away after coming across them. At the very least, he's very easy to convince.
Huh.
Huh. The show's actually impressed with us. Is he aware of the fact we're able to do this, or... Who is dumber, Fret or Beat? I'd say it depends. I don't think that either of them are dumb necessarily. I think each of them lack awareness in different ways. Fret is far too enthusiastic about the idea of being connected to one person who he barely knows, while Beat, I'd say his heart's in the right place and he understands some aspects of the world more than probably Fret does. But I also think that there's no way in hell he'd understand women either. I have preference towards Beat because we know him better. Well, we as in anyone who was involved with the first game even remotely, whether it's by playing it themselves, seeing someone else play it, watching the anime. Beat's a good boy, while Fret is... he's a good guy, it's just... he's also simping. Something ain't right. Yeah, so you're either a player or a Reaper. Which of the two?
Huh?
Yes.
Look how unimpressed the boys are. We have more numbers. Gang up on him. Beat him up. DRS. Are we actually gonna get challenged?
Put up your dukes.
Put up your dukes! What era is this?
Talk about worthless trash.
Yes, sure, yes.
Think we bit off more than we can chew here.
Now if we drop rocks on them. Get stunned.
I'm getting pumped! Great job. Nailed it! Perfecto! Take this! Rest in peace! Did I do that? You sure did! Yeah! Don't move! So careless. I'm getting pumped! How derivative! Aha! Nice trajectory. Rest in peace. Fly. Ain't no stopping us now. Could have been worse. Perfect timing. Great job. Nailed it. Let's keep it going. Time to take out the trash. What do you think?
Die.
Aha!
Ooh.
Fly. What do you think? Not bad. Don't move. Perfect timing. That was perfect. Nice trajectory. Nice integration. How will he do next?
Die.
Bites the dust. That's not
Their
so bad,
running
right?
cycle makes them look like they're wearing the tightest pants and they can't move their legs properly. How do we know they're not?
Yeah.
If we beat you, then you should be shutting the hell up. Don't do a backhanded compliment. How did you get this pin? Violence!
Yeah.
Rin dude.
Pain!
Give me a break.
You're using that one? Ooh.
Let me think this through.
We're going again.
You'd think moving into the future wouldn't actually help them in this situation. You'd think you'd manually have to run back to the spot you were at. But nope.
Dang.
That's really convenient.
Huh?
We must feed a Nagi. We must get her and then feed her the pin and then probably food too. Meanwhile, Rindo will be fine. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? I was gonna say Fret will be starving because he has no way to fulfill his simpery, but what in the fuck is this? This is the pin we're after.
Ah.
Nagi, here's a fair trade. If we somehow didn't get this pin, we will give you Sure for you to join us. You get the real version. Sort of. If you can put up with maths, you'll be fine. I promise.
We'll change our fate.
All right. Yep.
Here she is. And we're not that terrified anymore.
Yeah.
It's getting closer. It is rude, man.
Huh?
But I am all for watching as Fret gets scared the hell out of. We are far too nice. We bribe you. Join us. Her eyes. Listen, Nagi, one thing we need to cover. Simps don't go to heaven if it exists. So no, we didn't come from heaven because Fret's in our group.
Whoa!
We feed the Nagi, but we do not feed the Simps. Damn right we don't. They can starve forever. You don't owe him thanks. If anything, headbutt him. If you want to make it up to me, headbutt him whenever he sees Canon, and that's weird. Forgive me, but did I ask? Oof. Clean up your own mess. Lord, what?
Well met.
Party member obtained. Oh my god, the facial expression. It's interesting that she's allowing us to call by first name. I get that that's a localization thing, but there is no... I wonder if that's the same in the Japanese. The pin of her dreams. God. Listen, Nagi, if you want something that'll fulfill your dreams, if we tape someone's mouth shut, you're going to be happy for the rest of your life. I promise. We get to lose out on math puns. She gets pretty much a Stockholm Syndrome victim, but oh well. It'll be fine. Ooh, screw you, Fret.
Huh.
Oh god. Yes, sure, be the sacrifice. Come here and meet the new team member.
Hey! What?
Time to take out the trash. Hell yeah.
Well, you asked for it.
Aw, she can't join in. Okay. Later you will murder with us.
Keep it together.
The way they slouch forward. Enjoy a rock.
Was that cool or what?
Not bad, I'd say.
You don't miscalculate. I'll try not to. Aha! Perfect timing.
That was perfect.
Rest in peace. Time to take out the nice integration. How derivative. Take this. Aha! Take this! Fly! You've got the... Fly! Rest in peace!
The one issue is the meteor deals a lot of damage,
So
but
careless.
it's harder to hit.
Perfect timing!
Since we're adjacent,
Nice trick! Take this! You've got the wrong vector! What do you think?
not bad.
Don't move! Nice trajectory! Ain't no stopping us now! Nice! Rest in peace! Take this!
So careless.
Exquisite timing!
Could have been worse.
Get bombed!
We got this.
Time to take out the trash! Don't move! Ain't no stopping us now! Nice! Fly! Nice integration!
How derivative.
Aha! Was that cool or what? Are you
Not
ready
bad,
for
I'd
this?
say.
There we go.
Are we awesome or what?
Not quite the solution I was looking for.
We won.
It's not the first pin I've gotten, though.
Got a little worried for a second there.
You did all right, kid, for a zeptogram.
Yet you seemed impressed with us earlier.
Hey, I'll take it. What about you? How's my nah girl holding up?
Headbutt him. Do it.
Did I hear a name pun?
Headbutt him.
Whoops. Sorry about that, Nagi. Glad you didn't get hurt, though.
I vibe.
How could she get hurt when she was just watching from the sidelines?
By that pun.
Does she even know how to fight?
A girl plus her pin equals X.
Oh god.
The question is, what site does X represent?
Lord Tomonami in Dreamy 3D.
God.
What?
Look at that. I love it.
What?
Huh.
Sacrifice. The noise.
Maybe now's not the time for a proper numerical analysis. Farewell, fractals.
Yeah, I would run if I were you, boy.
Hoppy flows like a devilishly handsome gust of wind.
Oh, Miranda, I am asking you about that later.
So those guys called you a pin pincher.
Hey, yeah! How about it, Nagi? Think you could show us your collection?
So you might rob me of my prized
What?
possessions?
No, we won't. Pinky promise.
Why would we steal?
Can I take him at his word?
Fred's a lot of things, but he's not a thief.
Very well. Then feast your eyes upon my arsenal. I've got this exclusive pin only obtainable at ES Live, along with all 25 soundtracks from the Blu-ray box sets, the comic adaptation, and this not-for-sale pin I won in the contest. And here are a few I made myself. After collecting them for so long, I just had to create my own.
Huh. I wonder if the ones that they create themselves hold any power.
It's just a bunch of merch!
Oh, wow! I've never seen so many pins in one place. You're so amazing, Nagi.
And on that note, I think we're gonna bounce.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Hold your horses there, partner!
You went through all that trouble. Rip.
I thought the plan was to add her to the team!
Dude, did you see all those pins?
Yeah, what about them?
They're just plain old pieces of plastic. They're
That's
worthless.
not her fault. We're the ones who had the wrong idea.
But if that's all she's got, do you really think she'll be of any use to us?
Well, what have we got to lose by at least giving her a shot?
He has a point.
Mr. Minami said she can use Sykes, just like us.
But do we really need more people? We've done fine so far.
If Mr. Minami were here, he'd say something like, "We need to bigify our numbers cause math, kid!"
That's the only good thing you've truly said, Fred. Cause math.
Still doesn't mean we should team up with every person we meet.
What bliss. Long has it been since I had someone with whom I could actually converse.
Oh.
What do you mean?
Ever since yesterday, every person on the street passed straight through me. Until those Reapers accosted me, that is.
How the hell did you die?
Then I began hearing thoughts not my own. I traced them to their sources, entered their minds, and got ejected.
Hold up. You can go inside people's minds? That's amazing, isn't it, Rin Dude?
Why the stupid nickname? Stop it.
Yeah, you don't know the half of it. Oh, today's results are in. Looks like the Pure Hearts picked up points for taking down the target, while the Ruinbringers maintained their lead.
Nagi's the real Hasher sentient. Fu Hua from Honkai Impact wants to know your location.
And we earned next to nothing.
But not actually nothing. Plus, it's all part of our strategy. I mean, how are we supposed to beat the other teams if they all outnumber us?
He's got a point.
Okay, fair.
That's my guy!
Don't get too friendly with me, boy.
Nagi, I've got a favor to ask.
You needn't bother.
And oop.
Those who dwell in the darkness are ill fit to befriend those who live in the light.
Ha.
Defying his teachings will do me little good.
What?
Right, gotcha. So anyway, just hear me out.
I'm listening,
Do you really want to listen to him?
but I wish to reiterate the fundamental incompatibility underscoring this interaction.
Cool, sure, whatever you say. So, would you, my good friend Nagi, be willing to join our team?
Perhaps you didn't hear me?
Oh, I did, loud and clear. And so did Rendo. He was listening super hard because he really wants you on board, right?
Sure?
This team of which you speak, do you mean one operating within the framework of this so-called game?
Yep, it's just us, so we're looking for some new blood. Aren't we, Rin Dude?
I mean, I guess.
This changes things. Master Rindo hath shown us great favor by endowing us with the Pin of Legend.
Oh, for God's sake.
We are indebted, and shall gladly risk life and limb to repay him.
Well, I guess if we do lose our existences, so yeah, technically risking life and limb.
Should he require aid, we must needs oblige. But more importantly, we must needs seize the chance to gaze upon him again.
Of course, that's the real reason. Oh, God.
We accept the young master's offer.
Unintentionally made a perfect thumbnail. I didn't expect it to actually use that expression. I just remember seeing it. I was like, I need to use this for the thumbnail.
Technically speaking, I think I was the one who made the offer, but hey!
I got her the pin, boy. Shut up.
Looks like we found ourselves a new teammate, buddy! Nasty Nagi and the Wicked Twisters are gonna dominate! Woohoo!
Why are you calling her nasty?
Yeah, I sure hope so. Especially since now we're stuck with her.
She should realistically be able to hear him.
I mean, we barely know her.
She barely knows you.
Was letting her join the right decision?
Yes.
Hmm?
What the hell?
Those birds. Probably nothing.
I wouldn't be keeping it anywhere near them right now. Sure, you might get accosted. Oh, okay. Let me see, Sagumi. Okay, so yeah, she's the leader of the operation. Deep dive. Yeah, a deep dive into the into the mental state of some. Why does it do a subtitle there? Huh.
So, we made it to day 4.
But as I was about to say, we got a deep dive into a girl who is obsessed with a math man because he likely only looks like someone from something she enjoys.
Yep, we sure did.
Indeed. Wait, what?
Did you not get the memo? You see, the Reaper's game goes for 7 days, full week. And today marks day 4. Did you miss that big broadcast the other day?
It's interesting that people can join the game partway through.
I didn't. Nor did I ask you for an explanation.
Screw you, Fret.
Ouch, that was frosty.
So how much do you know about the game?
Very little. I met a so-called Reaper,
Who
gave a rather extensive exegesis. At which point my cognitive powers began to fail me.
Relatable.
Ugh.
'Twas not my only misfortune either. There I was, menu researched, order decided, shop location bookmarked. I had even vowed to retire to my dorm early lest I inadvertently oversleep.
Dorm? Like college dorm?
Is there any other kind?
Nope, not that I'm aware of.
I'm pretty sure there is, but yeah, she's older than you both, probably.
She's older than us?
Based upon your reactions just now, I presume you two to be younger than I?
Yeah, pretty sure.
As I suspected. But let that not encumber our interactions.
As long as, you know what? As long as you keep the weird stuff with shirt away from the two boys. If you want to accost him, do it somewhere else.
For I am little more than a Lilliputian lover of Alestra. A wretched reverer of his radiance, Lord Tomonami.
God.
From your pins?
One and the same. A most astute observation, Lord Rindo.
Doesn't he?
Look like sure.
Look exactly like Minamimoto?
Yeah, this is gonna be funny.
I see you too have noticed the striking similarities between them.
As said, we can make a deal here.
What I wouldn't give to bask in his sublimity once more.
I mean, I guess he's a pretty cool guy.
If you're bloody weird. person who gets turned off by math-related comments is the person I don't want to get on with. Okay?
Speaking of, when might his lordship be returning?
Oh my god, that facial expression is drooling! What the fuck?
Hopefully sooner rather than later.
Not for his sake, you wouldn't think so.
I know Kanan thinks we can use the help, but...
Yeah, because she knows that you've got one simp on board.
Is this girl really gonna do much for us?
You felt her wrath. If we tempt her by sacrificing Sure, we can get her to wrath other people instead.
The only game she seems to care about is the one on her phone. This sucks. I mean, I doubt she'll drag us down into last place.
Okay, she reminds me more of Turka more than Futaba now. In a way, I see a mix of both. So I don't think she kind of resembles either of them, but I do enjoy her. It's just...
But I don't want to think about what'll happen to us if she does. Looks like we got a message.
Yo!
Hi there.
What's going on, Wicked Twisters?
Black tattoo.
You're that guy!
I got a name, you know. Don't you remember?
Nah, I don't really care.
No, we do. Hard to forget after you shouted it in our ears.
Oh, I like your sense of humor, bro.
Don't call me bro.
I like it so much, I'm gonna let you discs play a little game with me.
And what exactly would that game entail?
It's easy. I give you a mission, you complete it. See? Easy.
And we have to follow your orders, why?
And if you really impress me, then I'll give you some of our points, free of charge.
Okay.
Just like that?
Why not? Your frontier discs. You got nothing but potential. Oh, and that goes for you too, little girl, bro.
Look at her expression at being called that.
Much obliged.
She's sound. That's wonderful.
I want to see what sort of move you'll make with a little incentive.
I don't think this is the incentive she'll care about. The two boys... Well, actually, no. Rindo will care about it. For Fret, you'd need to throw a cannon in front of him. Or offer photos of her. And for Nagi, Sure isn't here. So, what merch have you got?
Okay, but how big of an incentive are we talking here?
Oh, sounds like you're ready to play. Now, I've got to make sure our team stays on top.
Yeah. And the way you do that is by interacting with the lowest rank in the game.
So I'll set some points aside for us. The rest are yours for the taking. What do you say? That ought to at least keep you out of last place for this week, eh?
What do you think, Rin dude?
There's no harm. It's insurance that will win.
And let me remind you that you discs are in dead last! Think about it! The week's already half over, and right now you're getting swept. But with a little help from the Ruin Bringers, who knows? You might even manage to gain a tempo or two and shoot to the top.
Long way to go.
No venture, no gains, bro.
Sure, but who says you can just give us points like that?
Us. One of the privileges me and the gang get for winning the last game.
Oh, they actually have won.
You get to do whatever you want?
To the victor goes the spoils, including the right to rewrite the rules.
Neat.
So, you're basically saying we don't have a choice here.
I ain't saying it, just strongly implying it. So what'll it be?
I don't know. It sounds fishy, but what do you think?
I mean, if it'll give us a leg up.
Bada boom! So, I've got this buddy, the OG. Upstanding guy, the OG of all trades. Thing is, he's developed a bit of a noise problem, so I need you to erase him for him.
And how are we supposed to do that?
We dig into his mind.
That ain't my disc to flip, bro. Look for his little helper on Center Street. Take a scan around the board and see what you come up with. Well, your move, White!
Runebringer trash, fresh from the heap.
Hey, Mamina man! We were just talking about you.
Look at her crying.
So, apparently Susukichi has a different game for us to play.
She's bloody gargling. Ah.
He said it'll earn us a lot of points, so...
Are these zeptograms the ones that'll finally bring you out of hiding? Guess I'll just have to wait and see.
Tempo is the pacing at which most instruments follow. So, for example, you know a metronome? That's to determine tempo. So the idea is you're increasing the tempo, meaning you're increasing the rate at which people are acting. Oops, didn't mean... How come that happens? I didn't even hold X, I just tapped it, and it seemed to take that as 2 inputs rather than just the 1.
Indeed.
The cast of characters is expanding too rapidly to stay abreast. Don't worry, Nagi, we'll bribe you later. Why has her expression changed like that? Admire your social network. Rindo's social? What? Eventually, we better make friends with Shiki or I'm going to be upset. Ooh. Only 1% complete.
Let me think this through.
Let's have a look.
Neat. I don't want easy difficulty.
What to do?
Oh, okay. There's actual side quests
Let
available.
me think this through.
Paul sure is borderline the dad of the group and also... yeah, the poor guy is potentially going to just be stuck dealing with someone who's obsessed with the idea of a character that he happens to look like if the character isn't based on him. That's an ouch. I don't think anyone can say that they don't feel at least a little bad. So Nagi can have quite a few friends here. If anything, Nagi's got technically the most links out of the main cast. That's an ouch. She's got more connections in this than Fret. And I love how she's the canon's near him, but not actually tied to him whatsoever. We know how she sees him. Oof. He's stuck dealing with Nagi and potentially Coco. That's a thought. Yeah, she'll appear at some point. And he's in for hell when she does. Unless she somehow really isn't a demon anymore. I said demon lovingly almost, because I really liked Coco. You called her and... I'm waiting for her to knock him out. Star, go back, you missed a side quest. Actually, I saved a moment ago. It's been 2 hours and it's starting to get a bit late here. And it's really, really warm. I want to turn my fan up. Would you guys mind if I call it for now? And maybe start streaming earlier tomorrow? Don't get me wrong, I am having fun. It's just really warm. I'll do this fight though. But I could then get all the side quests starting next stream. What are the puzzles even for? He's a bit of a downer. Oof. The thing is, though, the noise aren't evil. Unless it's like some demonic pin like the first game that makes people lose any sense of self. Ah, it's not dissimilar to the noise, so it's actually not the noise? If you're saying it's not dissimilar, that doesn't mean it's the same. Exactly. I'd say that's a really neat bit of information. Thank you for letting me know that, because that saves me the hassle of manually doing it. Sure, run. Run, boy, run. At the very least, he's kind of mature about it, being quiet. It'd be really funny if on the inside though, it's like, for fuck's sake, keep this weirdo away from me, please. I don't wanna. Coco's bad enough. I think Nagi wants you to solve her. This is a convenient thing, but you could also see some really weird stuff if you can just randomly enter a person's mind. She has the permanent power of AI, the Somnium Files. It is breaking and entering Rindo. I'm waiting for it to hurt you. She said no awkward puns. I jump into a pool, a big brain pool. Most of the people here do not have big brains. Well, to be fair, technically they won't anyway, but even metaphorically or conceptually, a lot of people don't seem very bright. Exercise the noise that haunts them. The thing is though, she needs a special ability to do this, meanwhile we could kinda get away with doing this, or something close to it in the first game. So it's interesting. Well, it worked out for me. Well, it worked out for me. Either a slight rule change or Neku was just that OP. I can believe Neku was really OP. And we can hope he stayed OP and that he'll get Shiki back and that they'll be happy at some point. So I don't know if we should wish for Nagi's happiness. I want Nagi to be happy, but I also don't know if I want to see Sho in crippling depression. A part of me thinks it might be like one of the more funny things we could see, but at the same time he has Coco to deal with. So dealing with two people is a bit terrifying. Ah, okay, that's what you meant. Fair enough. But hopefully you guys don't mind me calling it. It's been fun, but it's just really warm and really awkward for me because I want to turn the fan up, but I know for a fact if I turn the setting up any higher, you guys will definitely hear it. And then it's just messing with the audio. So I'd rather probably just cool off a bit because I am feeling overly warm now. It's been a lot of fun though. I am actually really looking forward to tomorrow. Just The awkward part is my stream times have to kind of fit into night time to match up to most other people who seem to watch. Because I don't want to leave anyone out. It's been enjoyable because you guys have been a part of it. Go chill and relax. Cheers! Thank you all for tuning in as always. It's always nice to see anyone who returns in. It's nice to hear your opinions on stuff, and the company is enjoyable. Sharing the experience is something that I do actually genuinely find a lot of fulfillment in doing. You guys make the experience actually better, because I think that even in situations where I don't fully empathize with some of the characters, at least one of you might, and that might change my perspective in a way that will improve things. Your Nagi reactions were amazing. I'm going to have to ask Miranda. I'm going to have to talk to her at some point. I'll DM her later about it. And what she thinks of her lord. Of course, obviously, doesn't apply to the actual person, but I am genuinely curious what she makes of Sho. It'll be an interesting conversation. So, until next time, guys, have a good night, morning, day, whatever time it is, wherever you guys are. I'd recommend joining the Discord, the link's in the description. I'd appreciate if you guys liked and subscribed. It's nice to know that you guys are enjoying it. And I will see you tomorrow at around about the same time. I'll notify on Discord, of course, before I start stream. I should be streaming daily this game, though, unless I'm, like, actually sick. That was a good watch. I really enjoyed it. Thank you so much, guys, honestly. And hopefully see you tomorrow. Take care.